So we'll get started on our back then in Supta Baddha Konasana. Looks like Timmy is already there. Bring the soles of your feet together to touch, knees out wide. Place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. And we'll take 3 big rounds of breath together as we get started. Take a long, full inhale. Feel your belly fill up with air, your rib cage expand. Open mouth exhale. 2 more rounds just like that. Breathe in. And open mouth exhale. Last one, inhale. And open mouth exhale. Seal your lips on your next round of breath and just breathe in and out through your nose. Bring to mind your intention for your practice this morning, whatever that may be. Whatever positive message, motivation will help guide you through the next 60 minutes. Just embrace some stillness, some silence in your body as we get going. Four more rounds of breath here. Bring your hands to the outside edges of your legs, close them in towards each other and hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side, massage your low back. Bring your arms out to a T, or you can goalpost them for more if you need more space. Breathe in and exhale, drop your knees off to the right side of your space. Just let this feel like a super gentle, easy twist as we get going. Don't worry if your left shoulder is popping up off of your mat a little bit. Come back through center and drop your knees off to the left. Come back through center. Stamp your feet right underneath your knees, hip width distance apart, hands on either side of your body, palms face down. Inhale, bridge pose. Send your hips up towards the sky. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Exhale, lower down one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, bridge pose. Lift high. Imagine there's a block between your inner thighs. Exhale, slowly lower down. 2 more times. Inhale, bridge pose. Press down through your heels to lift your hips. Exhale, slowly lower. Last one, inhale, bridge pose. Hold this one up. Maybe interlace your hands at your low back. Option to walk up onto the ball mounds of your feet, onto your tiptoes to create a little bit more space. We're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower down. Walk your feet out wide, mat width distance, maybe wider. Windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Feel any tension that you're holding on to in your low back just start to loosen up. Leave your left leg bent and bring your right ankle over your left thigh for supine figure 4. Starting to get into those hips, flex through both feet. Open up through that right hip flexor, maybe rock side to side. And switch it out. Right foot on your mat, cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Lift your right foot up off of the mat if that feels good. Really getting into that left hip. Hug both knees into your chest, grab behind your thighs. Rock and roll up the base of your spine a few times, massaging out your back. Cross your ankles and come into a tabletop pose. So stack your joints, find length through the crown of your head to start. Inhale, cow pose, belly low, gaze high, spread your shoulders out wide. Exhale, cat, chin into your chest, dome out between your shoulders. Inhale, cow pose. And exhale, cat. Flow through a few more rounds of cat and cow on your own. Add in anything else that feels good. Maybe linger in a certain shape, an extra breath or two. Two more rounds of breath. Come back to a neutral tabletop. Reach down through your left hand. Reach your right hand high. Roll out your wrist. Breathe in as you open your chest. Exhale, thread the needle. Rest your right ear, your right shoulder on the mat. Press down through your left fingertips to open up through your chest. Be gentle with this twist early on in class as we work into our low back. Press back into your left hand, reach your right hand high, come back to tabletop. Switch it out. Left hand extends long to the ceiling, roll out your wrist. Breathe in, exhale, thread the needle. Rest your left ear, your left temple on the mat. Press into your right hand to open your chest. Notice your breath. Are the length of your exhales the same as the length of your inhales? Try to smooth it out. Bring weight back into your right hand, reach your left hand high, come back to tabletop pose. Leave your hips where they are, walk your hands towards the front of your mat for puppy dog pose. You can rest your chin on your mat or your forehead on your mat, whatever serves you. It's like a combination of child's pose and tabletop, creating some space through our backs. Start to gaze towards your hands, bring weight into your palms, tuck your toes, and find your first downward facing dog of class. You can find some movement here to start, maybe bend into one knee and then the other. Spiral your armpits in towards your ears and then press your chest back to your thighs. Inhale, rise up onto your ball mounts as high as you can. Exhale, release your heels down. One more time. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release your heels down. Feel that nice stretch in the back line of your body. Breathe in, gaze forward. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Walk your feet wide behind your wrists. Grab for opposite elbows, maybe sway side to side. Shake your head yes, shake your head no, release your jaw a couple times. Shift your weight forward and backwards in your feet, getting into our low back as well as our hamstrings, even through our calves. Release your grip, place your left hand underneath your forehead, bend into your left knee and reach your right hand high, easy twist. This should feel like a really nice stretch through your right IT band. You can always place a block or a book or any other prop underneath your bottom hand. Breathe in and exhale, release. Right hand down, bend into your right knee as you reach your left hand high. Inhale, twist a little bit deeper. Exhale, release. Walk your feet out wide so your heels are on your mat, your toes are off your mat. Find a yogi squat, malasana frog pose. Elbows come to the inside of your knees, hands come to heart center. Lift up through your chest. Now always place a block or pillows underneath your glutes for a little bit more support. 4 rounds of breath here. As we just did, try to smooth out the length of your exhale and the length of your inhale. Maybe close your eyes, just opening up through those hips. Last round, inhale and exhale. Plant your hands, send your hips towards the sky. forward fold, toe heel your feet together to touch. Inhale, slowly rise up to stand. Shrug your shoulders up towards your ears, release them down your back a couple times. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach your hands high overhead. Take a nice stretch here. Hug your mat with both feet. Start to grab for your left wrist with your right hand. Inhale. Exhale, side stretch to the right. Feel that nice space you're creating through your left side body, biceps in line with your ears. Inhale, reach tall, switch it out. Exhale, side stretch over to the left. Inhale, back to mountain pose. Exhale, chair pose with eagle arms on the right. Right arm underneath your left. Sit low into your seat. Lift your elbows up to shoulder height. Palms draw away from your forehead. Sink weight into your heels. Inhale, find a baby back bend. Exhale, hug your elbows into your core. 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale, hug your elbows in. Last one, breathe in. And exhale, breathe out. Inhale, mountain pose, unwind, reach tall. Exhale, back bend, open up through your chest. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold, dive down, hands through heart center. Inhale, halfway lift, little to no weight in your hands. Use your core to lift your chest. Exhale, low lunge. Step your left foot back, right foot forward. Reach down through your left hand. Inhale, easy twist. Reach your right hand high. Sink your hips low. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge. Drop down onto your back knee. Inhale, kneeling warrior, rise up. Take a couple of rounds of breath here. Open up through the front line of that left hip flexor. Maybe lunge deeply into that right knee. Inhale, reach your hands overhead. Exhale, half split. Send your hips towards your left heel. Flex your right toes to your face. Walk your hands forward. Find length through the crown of your head. Inhale, start to walk your hands forward. Exhale, high plank. Send your right foot back to meet your left. First high plank, spend a couple rounds of breath here. Drop your hips so they're in line with your shoulders. Set yourself up. Pull your belly button into your low back. Heels stack right over your ball mounds. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop all the way down to your belly. Bring your big toes behind you to touch. Inhale, Sphinx pose. Lift your chest, squeeze your elbows in towards each other, gaze to the top of your mat. Exhale, release. Inhale, Cobra pose. Lift your chest, press down into the tops of your feet. Exhale, release. Inhale, Cobra pose. Maybe spider crawl your hands out to the side of your mat. Make the letter W. Press into your finger pads as you lift your chest up a little bit. Breathe in. Exhale, lower down. Hands under your shoulders, tuck your toes. Inhale, high plank pose. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up. Grab for your left wrist. Exhale, side stretch to the right. Inhale, rise. Exhale, side stretch to the left. Breathe in, release your hands. Exhale, chair with eagle on the left. Left arm underneath your right, or give yourself a bear hug. Sit low in your seat. 3 little crunches here. Inhale, find your back bend. Exhale, elbows in towards your core. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Last one, breathe in. And exhale, crunch. Inhale, mountain pose, unwind, reach tall. Exhale, back bend, open your chest. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge. Right foot steps back. Right hand roots down. Easy twist. Reach your left hand high. Open up your chest. Drop your hips. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge. Drop down onto your back knee. Inhale, kneeling warrior. Rise up. Take some bounces here. Deep lunge into that left leg. Open up through the front line of your right hip flexor. Inhale, reach your hands overhead. Exhale, half split. Send your hips towards your right heel. Flex your left toes. Walk your hands forward. Try to keep your hips in line over your knee. Inhale, walk your hands forward, tuck your back toes. Exhale, high plank, left foot back to meet your right. We'll do some shoulder taps here. So try to keep your hips stable. Drop them in line with your shoulders. You got this. We're just here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down to your belly. Inhale for Sphinx pose. Create the number 11 with your forearms. Spread your fingers out wide. Lift up through your chest. Maybe find some gentle movement with your neck if you'd like. Should feel like a nice stretch in your low back, also opening up the front line of your body. Breathe in and breathe out. Slowly lower your chest down. Bring your arms out to a T. Roll onto your right side, stretching out through that right shoulder. You can bend into your left knee, maybe stamp your foot on your mat behind you. 2 more rounds of breath here. Roll onto your belly, extend your left arm long and switch side. Roll onto your left side. Find any variation of the shape that works for you on this side. Maybe bend into your right knee. Come onto your belly, up, push yourself up to tabletop. Spread your knees wide and find child's pose. Just 4 rounds of breath here before we move into our Sun B. Feel the length that this is creating from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Maybe walk your hands another inch or 2 closer to the top of your space to deepen the stretch in your arms, your shoulders. Breathe in, gaze up towards your hands. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips high. 2 rounds of breath here, just to automatically notice how this down dog feels different than the first one that we took today. Inhale, stretch your right leg high. Exhale, open up your hip. Bend your knee, roll out your ankle. Send your left heel a little bit closer to your mat. Inhale, right leg high. Square your hips back towards your hands. Exhale, low lunge. Sweep it through. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Rise up. Shoulders stack over your hips. Deep bend in that front knee. Back heel stacked over your back ball mound. Breathe. Feel your front foot hug your mat. Inhale. Exhale, airplane arms. Fly your pinkies to the sky behind you. Roll your shoulders up and away from your ears. Engage your core as you lift your chest. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, warrior 2. Open up through your stance. Maybe take some bounces in that front knee. Press down through the knife edge of both feet, then reach in opposite directions. Breathe in as you puff up your chest. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward and then down. Right shoulder stacks under your left. Maybe gaze up towards your top hand. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your front leg. Reach energy through your right fingertips. Breathe in. Exhale, chaturanga. Cartwheel your hands down. Frame your right foot. Flow high to mid plank. Inhale, upward facing dog if you're ready for it. Exhale, down dog, hips high. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, open up your hip. Bend into your knee, draw some circles on the ceiling, roll out your ankle. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent lunge, rise up. Set yourself up on this side. Encourage your right hip forward to meet your left. Settle into this shape. Deep bend in your front knee. Inhale. Exhale, airplane arms. Maintain that lunge. You tilt your torso forward. Roll your shoulders up and away from your ears. Lift your pinkies a little higher to engage your triceps. Inhale, warrior two. Open up, bend into that front knee if you'd like. Press down through the knife edge of both feet and reach in opposite directions. Inhale, exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward and then down. Keep pressing down through the knife edge of your back foot and breathe. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your front leg. Reach through your left fingertips. Breathe in. Exhale, chaturanga. Cartwheel your hands down. Frame your left foot. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 2 rounds of breath here in your down dog, and then we're going to flow a couple more times through our sun beat, linking breath to movement. Inhale, extend your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, sweep it through. Inhale, high crescent lunge, rise up. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, warrior two, open up. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse your triangle, straighten your front leg. Exhale, chaturanga. Start to build some heat in your body. Find your flow. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Let's keep moving. Right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, chaturanga. Cartwheel down, flow high to mid plank. Inhale for your up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Exhale, chaturanga. Cartwheel your hands, flow. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. We're going to flow through one more time, adding on just a little bit. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent lunge, and pause. Settle in, start to load weight into that front leg. Breathe in. Exhale, airplane pose. Launch yourself forward, parallel your torso to your mat. Feel all 4 corners of your right foot hug the earth. Really load weight into that front leg. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Rise up, left knee lifts high. Exhale, figure four. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Sit low into your seat. Feel that nice stretch through your outer left hip. Imagine you're finding child's pose in your upper body. Feel that length. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Exhale, crescent lunge, airplane arms, big step back. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle, and listen closely. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Bring your right hand all the way down to your mat. Let your head hang heavy. Breathe into the backs of your legs. Start to bring weight back into the palms of your hands. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, Skandasana to the back of your mat. Bend into your left knee, flex your right toes to your face. Hands can stay on the mat or come to heart center. We're not here for long. Inhale, slowly shift your weight forward. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent lunge, rise up and pause. You know where we're going, settle in here. Breathe in, exhale, airplane pose. Launch yourself forward, engage your core to find a flat back. Fly your pinkies to the sky, lift them above your glutes. Flex your right toes. Feel your core turn on as you transition. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Exhale, figure four. Press your right ankle over your left thigh. 4 full rounds of breath here. Open up through that outer right hip. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Exhale, crescent lunge, airplane arms. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Take your gaze to the back of your room. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Make that full circle. Let your head hang heavy. 4 rounds of breath here. If you want to take any lunges, you can. Hands come back under your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Skandasana to the back of your mat. Bend into your right knee, flex your left toes to your face. Hands on your mat or at heart center. Inhale, start to make your way forward. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in as you gaze forward. Exhale, travel through to a seat. Grab some water, towel off if you need to. We'll move into some core work. So bring the soles of your feet together to touch, knees out wide, and slowly recline down onto your back whenever you're ready. Hands come behind your neck, elbows out to either side. Squeeze your feet together. Breathe in. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Keep your chin away from your chest, elbows wide. Option to hover your feet off of the mat for an added challenge. Keep squeezing them in towards each other to engage your inner thighs. Lift both shoulders up every time that you crunch. We're here for 8, 7, 6, last 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up on 1, reach towards your feet and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let that go. Hug your knees into your chest. Find any counter stretch that you'd like. Stack your knees over your hips. Flex your feet back to your face. Interlace your hands behind your neck once more. Inhale, lift your shoulders. Exhale, yogi bicycles. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Move at your own pace here. Try to keep your knees in line over your hips. Lift both shoulders every time that you twist. For an added challenge, try to tap your elbow to the outside of your knee instead of the inside of your knee. Just 4 more on each side. 4, 4, last 3, 3, just 2, 2, last one. Give yourself a long, full body stretch. Grab for behind your thighs, rock and roll up the base of your spine. Come into Navasana boat pose. Shift your weight back until you feel your core engage. Toes can stay on the mat or lift them up. Hands behind your thighs or reaching towards the front of your space. Find a proud chest. Smooth out your breath. We're just here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross your ankles and fold forward. It doesn't matter which foot is in front of the other. We'll switch it out. Slowly lift up, switch the cross of your legs and fold. Lift your chest, plant your hands, and slowly make your way back to downward facing dog. We'll do another 10 minutes or so on our feet and then have a nice long flow down. Yeah, 10 months banana asana. Inhale, reach your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, pyramid pose. Walk your back foot in so both heels are connected to your mat. Place your hands on either side of your right foot. Let your chest hang heavy over your thigh. So imagine your feet were on train tracks. 4 more rounds of breath here. Start to bring your left hand to the inside of your right foot. Inhale, revolved pyramid pose. Reach your right hand high. Twist through your low belly. You should feel this in your right IT band. Help pull your left hip forward in space. Breathe in. Exhale, pyramid pose. Place your left foot at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, warrior one. Bend into your front knee. Use your core to rise up. Both heels on the mat. You may want to shorten and widen your stance. Breathe in. Exhale, interlace your hands behind your back. Inhale, puff up your chest. Maybe even find a baby back bend and sink a little bit deeper on your exhale. Inhale, warrior one. Reach your hands high. Exhale, eagle arms on the left arm underneath your right. Lift your elbows up to shoulder height. Breathe in. Exhale, airplane pose with eagle arms. Parallel your torso to the mat. Flex your left toes back to your face. We're combining a couple moves that we've already done today. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. You got it. Exhale, eagle pose on the left. Left leg over your right. Sit low into your seat. Elbows up to shoulder height. Breathe. Inhale, mountain pose. Let everything unwind and release. Exhale, back bend. Open up your chest. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, hands come to heart center, Samasthiti. Inhale, tree pose, left leg lifts, left foot connects to your right leg above or below your knee. Keep your hips squared to the front of your mat. Feel your right foot hug into the earth. Hands at heart center, or you can find any other arm variation that serves you. Inhale, hug your left knee in towards your left armpit. Bring your hands to your left shin. Breathe in. Exhale, dancer's pose. Kick your left heel into your glute. Right hand reaches high. Breathe in. Exhale, dancers. Kick your left leg into your hand. Tilt your weight forward. Find your depth. If you fall out of it, just come right back in. Inhale, slowly lift up. Exhale, release, shake that out. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, ball pose. Rise up onto your ball mounds. Connect your chest to your thighs. Bring your forehead in towards your knees. Roll into the tightest, smallest ball that you possibly can. Release your heels. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Plant your hands, step back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, pyramid pose. Straighten both legs. Walk your back foot in so that both heels are connected to your mat. Fold deeply over that left leg and breathe. Four more rounds just like this. Your left hand comes to the inside, or your right hand comes to the inside of your left foot. Reach your left hand high, revolved pyramid pose. Twist through your low belly, open up your chest. One more inhale. Exhale, frame your front foot. Pivot your right foot so that it's at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, warrior one. Rise up, set yourself up. Both hips square to the front of your mat, shoulders over your hips. Inhale. Exhale, interlace your hands behind your back. Inhale, puff up your chest and stay for your exhale. Inhale, back to warrior one. Exhale, eagle arms on the right. Right arm underneath your left. Lift your shoulders or your elbows in line with your shoulders. Breathe in. Exhale, airplane pose with eagle arms. Flex your right toes back to your face. Gaze past your hands. Use your core. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose with eagle arms. Hold on to it. Exhale, eagle pose. Right leg over your left. Sit low in your seat. Shoulders stack over your hips as best you can, as if you're leaning against a wall behind you. Inhale, mountain pose. Unwind everything. Reach tall. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Left foot roots down. Inhale, tree pose. Right knee opens to the side of your space. Press your foot into your leg. Lift your chest up. And find any arm variation that you'd like. Inhale, hug your right knee in towards your chest. Breathe in. Exhale, dancers. Kick your right foot into your glute. Reach your left hand high. Inhale. Exhale, dancers. Kick your foot into your hand as you hinge your weight forward. Use your left hand as an anchor. Find your depth. Inhale, slowly rise up. Exhale, release, shake it out. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, ball pose. Rise up onto your ball mounts. Connect your chest to your thighs. Forehead in towards your knees. Feel this nice stretch in your upper back, your neck. Release your heels. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, your last one of class. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, runner's lunge. Right foot on the outside of your right hand. Drop down onto your back knee. We have a couple rounds of breath here. You want to release your forearms down towards your mat. Let your head hang heavy. Start to walk your hands back, lift your chest, tuck your left toes. Inhale, three-leg down dog. Exhale, half pigeon pose on the right. Right knee towards your right wrist. Flex your toes to the front of your space. Square your hips towards your mat. Lift through your chest before you walk yourself down. Rest your head somewhere comfortable on your mat or on your hands. Inhale, start to lift your chest, send weight into your right hip, swing your left leg around, that your right foot is on the inside of your left thigh. Inhale, reach high overhead. Exhale, fold over your left thigh. Reach towards your toes. Work to square your shoulders towards the earth. Four more rounds of breath. Slowly rise up, bring your right hand behind your right glute. Rise up onto your shin, stargazer pose. Send your hips high, open up your chest, reach towards the back of your space. Breathe in, exhale, make your way back to down dog. Swing your left leg around and get there however you need to. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, runner's lunge. Left foot on the outside of your left hand. Drop down onto your back knee. And then find any variation of this stretch that works for you. Maybe walk your forearms down, let your head hang heavy. Slowly walk your hands back, tuck your right toes. Inhale, three-leg down dog. Kick your left leg high. Exhale, half pigeon pose. Left knee towards your left wrist, right leg back behind you. Lift through your chest before you walk your chest down. Breathing into that left hip. Inhale, walk your hands back, lift your chest, send weight into your left hip, swing your right leg around. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold over your right thigh. Slowly lift your chest, bring your left hand behind you. Inhale, stargazer pose. Rise up onto your shin, open up through the front line of your body. Breathe in. Exhale, make your way back to downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, high plank. Shoulders stack over your wrists. Engage your core here. Breathe in. Exhale, slowly lower down all the way onto your belly. Bring your arms out to a T. Let go of all of your air. Inhale, locust pose. Lift your chest up. Lift your feet up as if you're flying. Squeeze your shoulders in towards each other. Gaze is to the top of your mat. Find your breath. Inhale, lift a little bit higher. Exhale, release your left ear to your mat. Bend your knees, maybe windshield wiper your feet from side to side. Let go of any tension you're holding onto in your low back. Bring your chin back to the center of your mat. Kick your heels in towards your glutes. Grab back for the outside edges of your feet. This is our last big push here. Let go of all of your air. Inhale, floor bow. Kick your feet into your hands. Roll onto the soft part of your belly. Lift your chest up. Notice your breath. Inhale. Exhale, release your opposite ear to the mat. Let your legs hang heavy on either side. Enjoy this mini Shavasana. Bring weight back into your hands. Lift yourself up and come to a seated position at the top of your mat. Extend your legs long in front of you. One last forward fold. Flex your toes to your face. Breathe in. Exhale, fold over your legs. Paschimottanasana. Grab for whatever is accessible here, your feet, your legs. Inhale, slowly lift up, and exhale, recline on down onto your back. Reach your hands overhead and we'll take Banana Asana. So walk your feet off to the right side of your mat. So heels are off of your mat. Your hips stay exactly where they are. To deepen the stretch, cross your left ankle over your right. And then start to walk your shoulders off to the right side of your mat. You should really feel this in your outer left hip. Do your best to keep your hips square and connected to the earth. To deepen on this side, grab for your left wrist with your right hand. You control the intensity of this stretch. We're going to take about 10 rounds of breath on each side. So you're going to have a lot of time to settle in. You don't want it to hurt, but it should feel pretty intense, making that banana shape with your body. Two more rounds of breath. Slowly release any grip that you have and gently bring your shoulders and your heels back onto your mat. Bend your knees and just slowly and gently windshield wiper them from side to side. And we'll take this on the other side. First, find a full body stretch. Set your feet up first. Walk your feet off to the left side of your mat. You found the ankle cross on the first side. Do so here, crossing your right ankle over your left. Leaving your hips where they are on your mat, and then walking your shoulders off to the left side of your space. To deepen, grab for your right wrist. And you can nuzzle your cheek in towards your right arm. Maybe close your eyes. Make sure that right hip is on your mat. 10 rounds of breath. Slowly bring your shoulders, your heels back onto your mat. Bend your knees and then find that gentle windshield wiper from side to side once more. Knock your knees in towards each other, feet out wide, mat width distance, or maybe wider for broken bridge pose. Hug your thighs into your chest, breathe in. Exhale, happy baby. Stamp the soles of your feet on the ceiling, maybe rock side to side. Let your spine be long from the crown of your head through your tailbone. Hug your knees into your chest. Extend your left leg long on the mat. Hug your right knee into your right armpit. Breathe in. Exhale, supine twist. Fold your right leg across your body. Stack hip on top of hip. Bring your arms out to a T. Connect your shoulder blades to the earth. Roll onto your back. Give your right leg a little squeeze. Switch it out with your left. Hug your left knee into your left armpit. Breathe in. And exhale, supine figure four. Press your left leg over your body. Shoulders are staying on the mat. Roll onto your back. Hug your thighs into your chest. Bring your forehead up to meet your knees. Breathe in. Exhale, final Shavasana. Take up space on your mat. Let your feet splay out to either side. Walk your shoulders underneath your body to create a shelf for your heart. Release your tongue from the roof of your mouth and find peace here for a few moments. Start to deepen your breath. Bring some movement back to your fingers and to your toes. Place one ear on the mat and then the other. Reach your hands overhead. Bend your knees and find fetal pose, rolling to either side. Push yourself up to a seated position on your mat. Find a long, tall, strong spine. Bring your hands to heart center. Close your eyes. Let go of all of your air. We breathe in together. Open mouth exhale. Draw your thumbs to your third eye center. In light and love and gratitude, we bow towards each other. Namaste.